with Thomas M. and the Pascal Leclerc. Pascal Leclerc was one of those goalies that could have been a stud. Obviously, huge, big Quebec Junior Major League goalie, and obviously similar to like Jean Sebastien Guiguerre. Hopefully, he was hoping to be the franchise goalie for the Jackets. Never quite panned out, but he definitely was a highly rated top 10 draft pick for Columbus. There we go. Thanks, Tom. Very go. Yeah, no problem. We're good. Like I said, we're all pretty much family each other here. I'm not going to fight you guys about the spots. I'm more than happy to have you guys trade them if you want, but that's all good. So yeah, so just one box tonight. We're gonna break that. I did show off the giveaway for Sunday. Will be that Adidas Vegas Golden Knights Fanatics COA card, but no sticker. But it's from a Fanatics mystery box. So clearly a Max Pack autograph. I mean, just a beautiful Adidas Pro Vegas Golden Knights. Yeah, there you go. Your last spot mojo, or like I said, you never want to trade your spots. Like that's some people always like that. Oh, you trade your spot, and it's going to hit. Now, I've been on the end of both of those. I've traded away a spot and it's hit. I've traded for a spot and it's hit. Like to me, there's really no difference in that. I mean, our odds of anything hitting tonight are clearly 1 in 33. Actually, better because there's 35 jerseys and 33 boxes. So, I mean, it's just slightly better than 1 in 33. The odds of hitting, but the odds of any box hitting is clearly just 1 in 33. So, but yeah, so you trade spots, I've been on both ends. I've never begrudged trading for a spot and somebody else hits it. I've actually had people grab spots for me, and I've given away a spot that hit for me. Like I've been like I said, over the years I've done some cool, weird, crazy stuff with different spots that have hit. I think I once hit 2 spots in the same day, and I think I gave one of them away because somebody claimed for me those spots. That's just the way it is. Like you said, sometimes you got to pay it forward. I've always felt like that. So. Yeah, it could be. Like I said, it could be. Like I said, what that is from is that our most recent? That's from this most reload. So there's a double box in there. I'm not sure exactly who would definitely be in that. I don't know. Like I said, there's a couple options. Like I said, like I said, by now I can't remember what any of the double boxes were. But it's always good to think about who could potentially be in a double box. If you grab both spots, and you hit it, boom, they're both yours. Like I said, we've had people hit double boxes a couple times. So, but it's not regular. Obviously, a lot of times, like sometimes we've had spots where one of the spots ended up being an early claim. Every time it ended up just having to be one of the boxes in the double box. So we'll see how it is. But yeah, good luck to everybody. Good luck. Get your bids in. I didn't even check to see. I think it was on one spot had a bid earlier today. I think I checked. I don't know if I checked earlier. If it was last night. Might have been earlier. I think I was sorting stuff, making sure everything was up to date. But yeah, spots are live. You guys can get your bids in early and often. We'll see how the battles come for Sunday. But like I said, we'll be down to 32 boxes, potentially 34 jerseys, depending on what hits tonight. And then we'll get there, and there will be a freebie. So whatever's left for Sunday, there will be one freebie Max Pack Adidas Vegas Golden Knight jersey given away after we break our boxes. So there's some good games. Like I said, the Bolts were fun to watch tonight. They played the Cooch Point Gensel line. They looked pretty good. Took a little rusty early, but they started clicking. They banged in 2 power play goals for Gensel, and Point got one, which is a tying goal at the end of the second period. So they look good. Obviously, not everybody's playing their starters. A lot of starting goalies are taking this week off. You get the feel they don't want to get dinged up before the regular season starts. But a lot of the regulars are in most of these lineups. They just have to be resting the goalies because you need to go. If your starter's going to be playing 40, 50, sometimes 60 games, you don't want to play them all the way through preseason. No reason for that. So. But yes, baseball, it looks like the Yankees are up 4-0. I don't know what that score is. That's in the 4th or 5th, I think. So they're looking to take the last 2 at home and go on to play the Jays on Saturday. Everything else is decided. Obviously, Chicago beat the Padres, 3rd game today. Dodgers, of course, swept the Reds. And Detroit knocked out Cleveland after having lost game one and the division and collapsing a 15-game lead. Cleveland just didn't have enough in the tank to take the best out of three. Even with the home field advantage, Detroit just stepped up their game a little bit today and took out Cleveland. So not going to miss them, but Detroit is now playing Seattle in round two. The Jays will be playing the Yankees or Boston if they can come back. Obviously with the Dodgers and the Phillies. And then, of course, the Cubs will be playing the Brewers. So some good baseball left to play. This weekend is going to be amazing as the second round technically starts. And then, like I said, hockey ready to roll. I guess teams start breaking out. There's no games on Saturday or Sunday maybe. And then, of course, Tuesdays when we go for real. So it's going to be fantastic. So we'll see what comes out tonight. So good luck, everybody. Thank you much. We got a decent enough crowd here. I'm going to break it. Everybody else that's watching on tape delay, enjoy that. Let's get going. But do remember, anybody that just clicked in, we are giving away the Adidas Max Packer Ready Vegas Golden Knight jersey for free on Sunday. Every spot will be eligible to win that. No matter who hits the first two jerseys, every spot will be eligible to win the Max Packer Ready Adidas Vegas Golden Knight on Sunday. Just my opening day kind of giveaway, even though it's a couple days early of the opening day, but we will do it on Sunday so everybody's got a chance to grab their spots and grab extra spots, and everybody has a chance at the packs are ready. So here we go. Let me get my random, my dice. There's my dice. There's my list. Okay, here we guys go. Let me get my list out of the way here. Okay, very good. Okay, here we guys are. Obviously, Big Al hit both on Sunday. He did not hit. It was Carl Z, who's not in tonight. Carl Z hit the Charlie Coyle Boston Bruins on Tuesday. So there'll definitely be a new winner tonight because Carl Z's not with us tonight, but we have 15 different people. So that was pretty cool last week when we rolled a new box, and I had 12 different people in the 17 or the 18 spots in the 17 boxes. That was pretty cool. But we'll see what happens tonight. Good luck, everybody. Boxes are here in order, of course. 81 from May, 2332 from late June, 36 through 48 July, 55 through 65 in August, 67 through 86 is the September most recent reload. So we got a couple double jersey boxes in there. We'll see if we hit one tonight. Good luck, everybody. 5 or more on our dice roll to come up with our box. Let's do it. 5 or more is going to be 9 times. 9 times, Mr. Bueller. 9 times. Here we go. Random. 1. There's 33 boxes. 35 jerseys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the jersey, where is it? Come on, 8. And the box we're going to open tonight is going to be box number 55. 55 as the 9 times. 55 9 times. Okay. This is not the most recent reload, but the August reload. And there's 7 boxes, and there is a double box in there. 55. It makes my notes. Let me see. Oh, no. 55. 55 it is. Okay. 55. 55. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. 55 it is. 55 is easy. It's the very top of the shelf. Okay. 55. There is a double in this reload. 55 it is. I don't know if this is or not. We'll see. Good luck, everybody. 55. Some nice jerseys in this batch. 55. I will resort. I'll move over. I got a stack of 6. I'm going to move them over. Keep 5, 5, and 6. Yeah, I got room to do that. Trying to keep it kind of even keel. Box 55. Good luck, everybody. Box 55. Box 55 is not a double box, but box 55 is Larry Murphy, not Murray, not Murray. Larry Murphy. I saw the M. I was like, are you kidding me? I saw colors. I wasn't sure. Very, very nice. This is gorgeous. Larry Murphy with the Stanley Cups, 91 and 92. Very, very nice. That's a beaut. Pittsburgh Penguins. We've been Pittsburgh Penguins crazy lately. Larry Murphy. There it is. 55. Gorgeous Pens logo. There it is. The big Adidas Pens logo. Of course, vice strapped up. And of course, there we go. There we go. Larry Murphy, Adidas, Pittsburgh Penguins. Yeah, very, very nice. Love the inscription. Do not see tons of Larry Murphy autographs. So obviously, he was part of that legendary Pens run when they all had the doubles. Obviously, John Cullen and of course Lemieux, and of course Paul Coffey was there. Tom Barrasso, Rob Brown, Larry Murphy wore the 55. There we go. Congratulations at that one. Let me see what we got. Let me see. I have no idea who had. Larry Murphy goes to Mike H. Congratulations, Mike H. Mike H comes crawling out of the woodwork, grabbing the Larry Murphy and hitting Larry Murphy. Adidas Pro Pittsburgh Penguins. Beautiful jersey. Larry Murphy. Stanley Cup 91 and 92 inscriptions. Congratulations, Mike H. Very, very nice. Sorry, of course, for everybody that did not hit. That's an absolute beaut. Larry Murphy, Legends, Hall of Famer. Obviously played for the Caps, played for the North Stars. Obviously won the Cups, was Stanley Cup champion with the Pittsburgh Penguins during the Lemieux years. Absolutely monster. Imagine he played in the current times, and the numbers he posted were pinball type of scoring numbers from the back end of the Penguins. So there we go. That team was stacked. Before the cap era, the Penguins and the Red Wings kind of did it the way they wanted to, build those monster teams, which they never could do in the modern era. But unbelievable. Congratulations. Nice to see Larry Murphy finally get a hit. Like I said, I saw the MU. I was like, is this going to be Murray? So it was Larry Murphy hitting out of there. Defenseman, Hall of Famer, Stanley Cup champions, 91 and 92. Congratulations. Yeah, like I said, like I said, you don't see tons of Larry Murphy autos. Whenever I can see some of these legends that the youngies in the room aren't familiar with, unless they Google or they YouTube it, because pretty much everything good old is on YouTube. You can find highlights of these guys, and having lived through the Larry Murphy career, knowing how impactful he was, wherever he stopped, obviously with the Caps and the North Stars and the Pens, Stanley Cups. So there you go, Larry Murphy, fantastic. He might have ended up with the Red Wings too. I don't know if he won a cup there. He might have won a cup with them too. And like I say, during those late 80s, 90s, years where he bounced around. But obviously he started with the I think the North Stars where he started. Congratulations again to Mike H. Very good. I mean, Mike H hasn't been here in a while, hasn't been here as much, but nice to see him to step in, grab some spots tonight. Congratulations on the Larry Murphy. So there we go. I will take him down from eBay. Cannot be bid on. I will end that now. And then, of course, Sunday, we're down to 32 boxes, 34 jerseys, 2 double boxes still available. We got 16 from the last reload, and we now have 6 from the 55 box. So 6 from the 55 box, 2 double boxes, 34 jerseys, 2 double boxes still available. We got 16 from the last reload, and we now have 6 from the last reload, and we now have 6 from the 55 box. So 6 from the 55 box, 2 double boxes, 34 jerseys, 2 double boxes still available. We got 16 from the last reload, and we now have 6 from the 55 box. So 6 from the 55 box, 2 double boxes, 34 jerseys, 2 double boxes still available. We got 16 from the last reload, and we now have 6 from the 55 box. So 6 from the 55 box, 2 double boxes, 34 jerseys, 2 double boxes still available. We got 16 from the last reload, and we now have 6 from the 55 box. So 6 from the 55 box, 2 double boxes, 34 jerseys, 2 double boxes still available. We got 16 from the last reload, and we now have from the reload before. There's 2 double jerseys in there. So 2 double jersey boxes still to hit. We'll see what comes out Sunday. We could hit 2 of them. I hit 4 jerseys on Sunday. Plus, we're going to have the freebie. So make sure you get your bids in. We'll end it tonight on the Murphy, so that won't be available anymore, but everything else is still live. You guys get your bids in, and I will see you back here on Sunday. So make sure you enjoy the baseball on Saturday. We'll be down to, we'll know exactly all of the 18s shortly, and then that'll start up on Saturday and into Sunday, and we'll be back here for the eBay ends and the breaks on Sunday night. So thank you much, guys. I fully appreciate continued love and support from you. And I can't wait to see you guys on Sunday. Stuff is starting to come in fast and furious. I grabbed another jersey today. It's on the way to me. I got a couple actually on the way to me. I'm up over, I think 13 or 14 right now for the so I'm getting there. Hopefully I grab a couple more over the next week or so, and I'll be ready to roll. I think the reload would be scheduled for the 20th, 19th. 19th would be the reload breaks. So we got 2 full weeks of breaks before we get to that. But I have to have them live, 2 weeks from or a week from Sunday or from Tuesday. So we're getting there. So I gotta have stuff in. So I get the pictures up for you guys, and I can start, getting the stuff ready. Order boxes, they're on the way to me. I should receive the boxes in a day or two. Boxes go up. They've gone up, the last couple times I've had to order them, they've gone up. I remember buying a pallet of 50 for like $50, and then last time I ordered them they were like $95, and now they're at like $105. I was like, oh, what's up with that? So cardboard, I don't know, I think cardboard got more expensive, but clearly it's something that did. So but there we go. Like you said, that's on my end, but you guys benefit. I get the boxes in, I get the jerseys in, and we'll just keep breaking. So thank you much. Make sure I'm raring for the regular season. I would see if there are late games I can tune into. They're all on the preview. If anybody wants to tune around and catch some of the preseason games, they're all available on the pay-per-view channel, whatever it is, the NHL.com thing. You can watch all the preview games. So I'll see you guys back here on Sunday. Thank you much. Congratulations again to Mike H. And I will see you back here on Sunday afternoon. Take care, guys. WAFFLEBOARD Breaks is out.